time to put my fake shit going, you know what I mean?
And then I hit record. Let's see if we're live popping before we start anything.
Oh, we're definitely live. I just got a notification. And my computer's off.
Yeah, I got a notification too.
Finally.
Hopefully everything sounds good. Everything's up to date, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a JK Podcast live stream. Jesus. Hopefully everything sounds good. I hope everything sounds good. It's the first time we're doing it like this and a live stream. We live streamed it.
Way.
Huh?
I said, yeah, in this particular way.
We've live streamed it, so this is our first time live streaming this particular way.
It's like kind of back to the old school.
Jesus.
I'm sorry. I like interrupting your bitch ass. Because you take so long to get to the point. How about you get to the point
Well,
faster?
I'm explaining what's going on and why we're live streaming. We're live streaming because we couldn't record one today. Things got in the way. So we're deciding to record it now. And Hunter just commented, Allah Akbar. You sound good, by the way. Check in with both headphones, because
yeah, put both headphones in and see if you can
in.
hear both of us, or if you hear me on one ear and Jeremiah on one ear, we'll have to fix that in post if that is the case.
Yeah, but yeah, so we're doing it live right now, versus Series Championship. So right here. Before I want to say before anything, what?
We need to dap that up.
Thank you.
You're the champion.
I am the champion. Dap it up, nigga.
Yeah.
But before I start anything, I just want to say I got something wrong last week, and it was UFC. It wasn't. So I've been saying Khabib beat what's his name, Jose Aldo. That is wrong. That is 100% false. He did not beat Jose Aldo. He beat Barboza. I forgot his first name, but he beat Barboza. I think Barboza. What is his name? Yeah, I was gonna say Enzo Barboza, but Enson Barboza. That's who he beat.
Yeah.
I was completely wrong. That's my fault. I apologize. But yeah, that's who we beat.
Not to mention,
I just wanted to clear that up.
We talked a lot about sports last podcast.
Yeah, we did.
I told you I'm letting that slide. I'm letting you correct that shit slide.
Oh no, I told you at work. I'm correcting.
I know, and that's fine. But I told you if we ever get another one of those again, I'm getting a nigga right. I'm buying someone, putting him right here.
He's not doing shit.
And just every time you say you,
Jalen is not gonna do a damn thing.
And then a C, they're gonna punch you straight.
Jalen is not gonna do it. Jalen's a pussy. Jalen's the biggest pussy ever in my life. Look at him. Look at him. Look at that pussy over there.
Excuse me?
You're the biggest pussy ever in my life. Do you tweet it out? No.
No, I'm about to though.
Well, hold on. Oh no, you have it pinned. My bad. That's my fault.
I have what pinned?
You have the our SoundCloud pin, which actually I should put that in the description. He said I can hear y'all both voices in both ears. All right, we're good then.
Perfect.
We're fine. We're fine.
Yeah. How are you feeling today? You feeling good?
I'm feeling good. After work, we just worked. We shot off of work and ate a salad. It was chicken avocado salad. It's not a first
for you.
No.
You eat salads all the time.
I want to say all the time, but yeah.
I mean,
I
like,
fuck with salads.
You went on a binge where there was just, like, nothing but salad going into your body. Or, like, salad and berries and shit like that, which is totally gross.
What?
Just be a man. Eat real man food.
What does that mean, be a man? Nigga, do you not know we ate salads, too? Men eat salads as well.
Bro, just eat men food. That's all I'm saying.
What is a man's food? Point me in the direction of a man's food and I'll eat it.
Okay.
Just to make you happy.
Eat just a bunch of fucking meat.
Why does it have to be meat?
Just a bunch of meat.
I already eat meat. I work around meat.
I know.
I work around only meat. So we got the SoundCloud link in the chat. Or in the description. What else do I need? What else are you going to say? I should do Twitch. Because we are going to Twitch. We're going to live stream later on Twitch.
You and Jonas.
Jonas Guy and I. So I'm going to put that in the description as well. If I'm typing, that's what I'm typing. I'm typing in the description. What else do we need?
Is that it for housekeeping?
I'm trying to think. What else should we pump out? I think that's about it. That's about it, yeah. So we're all good. Far. Yeah, we'll probably figure something out. Ooh, I could do eye icons, can I? Or no?
You do what?
Eye icons. Yeah, cards right here. Fuck.
You do them live?
Yeah. Edit.
Bro, what the fuck is that sound?
I don't know. It's probably construction outside or some shit. But anyway, yeah, whatever. Let's good. We're good. Fuck it. All right. So what's up, Jalen? How you doing?
What's goody?
How you doing?
I'm actually doing very well. I'm happy. Playing some Yakuza, doing just, playing with friends, doing whatever. I'm just chilling, you know what I mean? Doing a great
So
time.
playing a little friends?
Playing with friends.
Oh, playing with friends. Yeah.
Yeah. Played
Ever
some
since Jay, like 2 weeks ago.
I know.
You guys just been popping it off. He bought a
fucking
PlayStation
blows.
literally like that day, right? Or like the day before, or the day after.
And then, it honestly fucking blows sometimes. I love Jay. Like, we play a lot. Love that nigga. But there are sometimes I'm like, oh shit, I should have played, Nina Kuni too. Oh shit, I should have played whatever. But I mean, it's giving me time to like chill.
I was fucked up
and not just keep burning through games like I was.
I know exactly how you feel because I feel that right now because I'm like fuck. Or at least before I started live streaming, I was like fuck. I really want to play some UFC. I mean, it's not like story-based games, but I was like fuck. I really want to play some UFC.
So you would have got gut punched twice.
Why?
Because you said UFC.
So it's a game. I can talk about a game. I'm not talking about the actual UFC. Yeah,
Touche.
Bitch.
Touche.
You know what I'm saying? I cover my ground. But yeah, I've been feeling the same way. I'm like, damn, I really want to play UFC because I made a girl, got her ass whooped. Damn, that was devastating.
Talking about UFC.
I know. Talking about the game.
I think you might have a UFC addiction.
I do. I like fighting. I like civil fighting is what I like to call it, where it's legal and it's like, okay, two people consent to fighting. They're training for a specific date to whoop each other's ass. That's what I like. Why? Because you train, you work hard. It's like us when we went to camp. Imagine that, but for like a good month of just that, just to train for a specific team. And then it's like, okay, all this hard work, now apply everything you learned to this fight, and let's see how you do. And I just I was listening to Demetrius Johnson, fucking Mighty Mouse. He was talking about it. He said it was like high level problem solving. And I love math. Math is one of my favorite subjects, and I like it because it's like a puzzle. It's like big ass problem solving. Hunter said controlled fighting, same. But yeah.
See, I like controlled fighting too, but mine's more in a boxing sense.
Yeah, it's technical. I mean, but we like it. We like fighting, I think, in the same sense, in the same like realm. Like we have the same realm, but like different countries, if that makes sense. Yeah. It's like the same world, just different countries.
I mean, like I agree. I think technical fighting's cool. What I don't agree with is a lot of people in UFC thinking that UFC's it. Like that's everything. If you don't have UFC, like if you don't watch UFC, you're shit.
Yeah.
And those are obviously purists, but like you can watch boxing or WWE and it shouldn't be a problem. But it's where the lines intercross where I feel like me and you land. For example, you watch WWE, we watch wrestling, we also watch UFC, and we will dabble in boxing. Like it's not like we're in this crossroads where we hit everything. Mm-hmm. We may not be well versed in it all, but we hit everything, and that's how I felt for video games for a long time until we took our deep dive.
Yeah,
we were into we were in this like realm of just popular culture games. That's it, and I feel like a lot of people are in that realm.
It's called casual.
Yeah, a casual gamer.
I'm a casual UFC fan like a motherfucker. I'm not hardcore in any way.
Yeah, and a lot of people, I feel like, even for games, are that way right now. They only play like Call of Duty, Fortnite, and Grand Theft Auto. That's all they'll play. And I feel like we can get those people and burrow them down a little bit more and be like, hey, do you like this game? Do you like this game? Do you like this game? And eventually it'll grab and gravitate towards them. So
if it's a good game,
it's just about.
But I think the problem with boxing that people don't like if they're an MMA fan, is that like, oh, you're just limiting yourself. Oh yeah, anyone could just stand up and punch and do all that, and it's like
that's not true.
That's why everyone's like, oh, Conor McGregor could beat Floyd Mayweather. He just needs one punch.
You watched him get his ass
whooped. He got fucking worked.
He got fucked up.
He did. He tried. Oh my god. Because it's like if me and you, right? We played football, right? We played real football, tackle football, and then we go and do. I mean, this is a bad analogy. No, this is a proper analogy. And we go and do like basketball, or better yet, hockey. Hockey is physical, but it's not supposed to be physical like that. It's just mainly, oh, you bumped into me, but they do it really fucking aggressively and do it on purpose.
Yeah.
But it's like, okay, we do hockey, and I was like, oh, you guys are pussies. Oh, this is not football. Where football, you have to throw. You could throw the puck or do whatever, and but it's like the same analogy. It's like when you step into a realm of something else, you have to respect
it.
You have to respect it, and you have to.
The rounds in boxing are ridiculous.
I mean, isn't it 2 rounds of 12, right? Or three? I mean, 2 minutes of 12 rounds, right? Or 3 minutes of 12 rounds?
I don't know. I can look it up for you, but
yeah, look it up for me. I think it's okay. So in UFC, I think it's 5 minutes. I think 5. If it's a non-title fight, I think it's 5 minutes.
3 rounds.
3 rounds. And if it's a title fight, I think it's 5 rounds for 5 minutes. Jalen's looking that up for me, so I'm not sounding retarded.
So, boxing is 12 rounds. 12 fucking rounds.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to look for the time. It doesn't give me the time.
I wonder if it changes if it's like a title fight.
3 minutes.
Okay, so 3 minutes for 12 rounds.
Yeah, with a 1 minute break in between. So it's
okay.
12 rounds, 3 minute fight, 1 minute break. 3 minute fight, 1 minute break.
That's 36 plus another 12.
If you go to this.
So it's 30. Yeah, it's 36 minutes just straight up fighting.
That's insane.
That's a lot.
That's crazy.
That's a lot.
That's
you get a minute break. A minute break, it goes by like nothing.
That's a lot of fucking cardio.
I wonder how long is a break in a football? Like when you call a timeout, how much is that?
I think it's a minute.
It's a minute?
I think so.
I know in basketball you can get a half a timeout or like a full timeout is what they call it. And you can get like 15 seconds or 30 seconds for a full, I'm pretty sure.
UFC is 5 minute rounds with a rest period of 1 minute between each round for 3 rounds in a regular fight. And then the main card fight, it's 5 minutes a round, 1 minute break for 5 rounds.
I'm losing breath. I'm like getting exhausted just thinking about it. That would be fun though.
But which one would be worse?
Wait, hold on. What's wrestling? What was because I think we could compare that to wrestling because you and I wrestled in middle school, and we can kind of, and pretty much 99% of my fights I went the distance or pinned the dude.
Okay, so
because wrestling was fucking. Oh my gosh, you would wrestle for however long, then you have your little. Did you have breaks?
6 minutes, no breaks.
6 minutes, no break?
Yep, 6 minutes, no breaks.
No, really?
I mean, there was the time where when time ran out, you didn't get a break. You just had to get into the position, and so like that was like 2 seconds, maybe 3 seconds. So it was a pure 6 minutes of wrestling.
I thought you had like 2 rounds. I thought you had at least 2 rounds.
Well, there are rounds, but remember how it works. You go and you wrestle.
I think
right?
Okay, go. I'm sorry.
You go and you wrestle.
Yeah.
And then at the end, you remember at the beginning you flip a coin.
Yeah, and you decide.
Yeah.
No. I think at first it's neutral. It's neutral, and then halftime you flip it,
and then you figure out.
And then you decide what.
But there's still no it's not a real break. It's just you figuring out what
position you want. Yeah. Hunter said 25 minutes in the UFC to 36 minutes in boxing. Makes sense why Conor got tired so much. Faster, plus he wore himself out. Yeah.
And not to mention, Conor also, we got onto sports, I fucking hate you. Not to mention, Conor also fucking, he gets tired in UFC matches.
Yeah.
If you watch him versus Nate Diaz, he was fucking gassed.
Yeah.
And
throwing all those fucking haymakers.
It's even worse against Floyd. He thought he could go in and crumble Floyd fucking Mayweather. We're talking about the greatest boxer who's ever touched the ring and laced those gloves.
Can we say it was like anything can happen in fighting, right? Correct. We could say that anything can happen in fighting.
Yeah.
As in like
I told
McGregor
you that.
could literally go down while getting knocked out and swing and hit him.
Yeah, anything can happen in fighing, and that's the issue. And that's why when we're like, oh, Khabib's gonna win. Mm-hmm. It's like, that guy can.
He could possibly, but and then we saw what happened, and Khabib fucking mauled him like I said he was. Jalen, it wasn't just it was a maul. He mauled him.
Killed him.
You like? Yeah, hold on, I'm gonna retweet you real quick. Yeah, no, he mauled him. It was bad. It was not good.
Yeah.
We saw that fight.
It was pretty bad.
That shit was crazy. And then we saw Rose Namajunas, my girl. Floyd defends Mayweather. That's what Hunter said.
Hey, man, you play the game how you need to play it.
I don't know. I just feel like you have to respect every aspect of fighting.
Well, one thing that Floyd does is he plays the number game.
Yeah, which I think is smart as fuck.
It's the smartest thing you can do, and that's
how you win.
And that's why he's the greatest boxer of all time.
That's how
I get it. People outside of the boxing world want to see someone get knocked the fuck out.
Yeah,
Which,
same
at
thing
the end
with
of the
UFC.
day,
Same thing. Like the casual person doesn't want to see like a technical game. They want to see an exciting game that's going to shorten careers.
And fucking the reason why Floyd has 51 wins, I think it's 51.
Yeah, something.
The reason why he has 51 wins and Colin McGregor was one of them is because he plays the technical game. He gets to live longer. He gets to do all this stuff. Like, I don't mean live longer as in like a lifespan. I mean like his career isn't shortened because of the fact that he went in and tried to knock people out. If you look at my boy Adrian Broner, he went out
the
trying
can
to,
man.
The can man. He went out trying to knock niggas out, bro, and that's why he lost.
He did lose.
He tried to knock out what was his name? I don't remember this.
It was
name.
I think he fought Floyd Mayweather.
He hasn't ever fought Floyd.
No, Manny Pacquiao?
Nope.
I remember the or I don't remember.
It was some Mexican.
It was a Hispanic guy. Yeah.
But yeah. So if you watch some of his fights, he goes for the knockouts and he doesn't defend. He does the complete opposite of what Floyd does, and that's why he loses. Because if I go at you and don't defend at all, I'm gonna get knocked out. I'm leaving my chin open.
Oh jeez, I was completely wrong. Jesus.
It's like it starts with an F. I'm pretty sure.
I think it was. Fuck, I just saw it. Yeah, it was something Garcia.
Yeah, Garcia.
I was way off. I was thinking of someone. Who was I thinking of? Jesus. I think I was thinking of Damian Maya. I think that's what I was thinking of.
Oh, I think he did fight him too.
He did. I think he fought him twice. I think, Robert Garcia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, man. It's a defense game, and that's what I mean when I say it's technical. It's technical to the T. If you don't play the game technical, just like if you don't do anything technical, it goes down to the, what did you do?
Yeah, what'd you do?
It's exactly like football.
Did you land? You
How
can't
many
just
steps
keep throwing
did you take?
punches. Yeah.
How many punches did you land?
You
How many hooks did you
just,
land?
Yeah.
How many hooks did you dodge? That's what
you literally have to be the better fighter. Like you have to.
When we were watching UFC, what was the main killer of that night?
What do you mean, like decision based, like what they were deciding on, or what do you mean?
No. What was the main killer? What either that night? What made you lose or win a match?
A knockout?
Leg kicks.
Oh, leg kicks. My bad.
Leg kicks were insane.
I know.
Rose took so many leg kicks, her leg turned red.
That was fucking nasty.
She could have lost that fight if
you understand, because the legs are very important. The legs are like the foundation. Like they're your speed, they're your quickness, they're your power with your fucking fists. Like when you punch with your legs. And when you take your legs, when someone takes your legs out from kicking it, you're done. You're not as agile. You're taking more shots. You're going to be more still.
Yep.
And you're just fucked.
Yep.
And when we saw that one match, I think it was a girl. I don't know if it was a girl match or a guy match. But Jordan was like, yeah, and they went to the corner, and his corner didn't tell him to check the leg kicks at all. Not once told him to check the leg kicks. And this nigga was getting tore up. I think he was winning the first couple rounds, or at least the first round, and then the nigga just kept hitting him with leg kicks, and he slowed down and lost. Yeah. And I voted for that guy. I was like, yeah, I bet you this guy's gonna win.
Yeah, I think was I 100? No, because I lost that one with the other Russian dude. But
oh, maybe leg kicks, high kick.
Yeah, that's all. That's all the sports we can talk about. Honestly, the whole last podcast was about sports, my dude.
I mean, it was, but WrestleMania happened not last week, 2 weeks ago.
No, it happened last week. We're already.
It wasn't last week.
Yeah, it was.
Like last Saturday, like Saturday that just happened, or Sunday that just happened.
Like last week. Well, I guess this is coming up on a Monday, so Sunday did just happen, but it's last week, not including that Sunday.
Yeah.
Because the week does start on a Sunday.
Yeah.
But it was the week after Sunday, so it would be actually a real last week.
That's crazy. Jalen.
I want to talk about WrestleMania, but
you don't.
No, because there's so much sports. Fuck it, let's talk about WrestleMania. Undertaker, my boy, came back 1-2 minutes. That's all I cared about.
We don't have to like. We could just like go over what we liked, or we don't have to go over. We could just say, comment on something. I don't like you just said Undertaker.
Yeah, Undertaker.
Well,
top 5 things. That's what we could do. Top 4 things we both took away from it. Undertaker's back.
Undertaker. But see, what does that mean? He's back. Is he back? No, he's actually wrestling in that Royal Rumble thing against Rusev.
Again, No, and they switched the opponent.
They switched it?
Yeah.
To what?
Fuck. What's his name?
Jinder Mahal? Is it someone good?
No.
Cesaro?
I'll look it up. It's someone.
Jesus.
But they did switch the name. So what else did you take? I got Undertaker on mine for one.
Fucking Ronda Rousey. Oh, Jesus. I love that girl. Rowdy Ronda Rousey was her debut. She wrestled really good.
Well, apparently
she sold great.
Her and Natalia are teaming up together.
What? For a women's tag team division. Don't do that to her. Don't do that. Actually, no. I would want her to have a rival and just hold that off until WrestleMania where we can
Chris
get...
Jericho. In a casket match.
That might be good. Maybe. So what, is he back though? Or is he just like... Is it game science, aliens, ghosts? But,
Who said that?
Hunter. But, yeah, it's... I want Ronda Rousey to do something. I guess the tag team would be fine. Or not the tag team, but like her teaming up with...
I think it's because Ronda can't hold a singles competition on her own yet. And Natty taught her how to wrestle. So
that would make sense.
I think it's just getting her and then breaking her away from Natty, having them do a big rivalry.
She would, exactly. Yeah. SummerSlam, we do that for SummerSlam.
Just
hold that off all the way until WrestleMania.
You know what I mean? Build her up.
WrestleMania, she goes against Charlotte, and that's the dream match.
Yeah,
that's the dream match. Another dream match is AJ versus Undertaker next WrestleMania.
Never happening.
That's gonna happen.
Never happen.
Why?
Undertaker, I don't think can go the distance.
I think so?
I think he's
a Brock Lesnar.
I think well, from what I understand, he's fresh off hip replacement.
Yeah, that nigga gets hurt every time he wrestled.
So I don't. It
was weird.
I think he's done.
Like he got hurt 2 WrestleManias ago. Whenever he did the Survivor Series one with Kane, that WrestleMania, like the year before that WrestleMania, he got hurt and just took off. And then when he came back with Kane, he was healed. I think he got hurt again in that match. And because he's just lengthy and he's old and
he's big, and that's what happens to lengthy, big, old people.
Yeah. Did you see the documentary of Andre the Giant?
No, but I want to.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's on HBO, so that means it's on TV.
Yeah.
You can watch it because we have the full package.
What is that? What does that mean?
What?
What does a full package mean? We get free UFC fights?
Well, no, it's Xfinity 1. We don't get free UFC fights. So what does that mean? We get free UFC? He's itching and shit? No, it means we get HBO and Stars and Showtime.
Mans is 9 million years old.
He really is. But yeah.
Showtime?
I mean, that's all I really took away. The main event was trash.
I'm trying to think on anything if I should. Main event was trash. Brock Lesnar. Was that real that Brock Lesnar like shot on or took a shoot on Roman Reigns?
That's what it looked like. Apparently Roman was really mad backstage, and apparently so was Brock Lesnar because of the reaction of the crowd. He was pissed.
So what a shoot is for people who don't watch wrestling, WWE, is when someone does something on purpose, like if I'm supposed to fake punch you, but I actually just straight up punch you on purpose. That's a shoot. So yeah,
if you watch that, I'm sorry to cut you off, but if you watch that main event, Brock Lesnar was throwing bows. He was throwing elbows at this.
Yeah, he cut his head like he did Randy Orton. He got him the full mount. He got him the full mount, so just hit him with the elbow. I think he hit him. What is that? What is this? This is like. Well, no, he had him like this and one like this. So this is like 1 to 7. 1 to 7 elbows, Jalen.
Yeah, it's fucking issue.
And then he cut his head right here, made him bleed. And then I think the next day, Roman was on Raw, and he had this big ass like lump on his head.
Oh my god, yeah.
And it's just Jesus.
It was bad.
That's why he was so bloody.
That's 100%.
Yeah, that's why. Bloody. And he's like at one point and still lost, which I thought was shocking. I thought he was for sure gonna win.
I didn't.
And then Brock Lesnar signed an extension. See, but once he, I don't know when he's gonna do it, but he still has to fight in the UFC. He still has a contract for that. But WrestleMania, yeah, I think that was about it. Yeah. That's all I really took away from it.
Pretty much.
Yep.
What else you want to talk about? Games, maybe?
I don't know. Do you want to talk about games?
We have a lot to talk about. We haven't talked about games in like 3 podcasts.
Fuck games. That's why. No one likes games. Ain't that right, Hunter? No one likes games.
Why don't you like games? I mean, like, there's some really good, interesting shit that comes out of games.
I mean, yeah, but right now, games are just ass. Just shitty.
Why do you say that?
Because it is. After playing, see, actually, I wanted to say this on the podcast too. This is what I was actually gonna say is that like, because I was thinking about Justin. Remember Justin, the guy from the bank?
Yeah.
And he played Persona. He's like, I just feel dead inside. That's how I felt, Jay. I played, and I got fucked up. I played Danganronpa. Danganronpa 2, then Danganronpa 3, and then I finished Persona, and I just been dead inside. Like the only thing that gets me off is UFC, knocking niggas out.
Well, because you're missing out on good games that you're not giving a chance. Ni no Kuni.
But yeah, I'm gonna play Ni no Kuni, and it's just like, damn, it's just, it's a grind game. Like if you gave me another Persona. If you gave me another Persona, I don't think I could play it. I'd be like, nah, I can't play it.
See, so you need a buffer right now.
Yeah, and Call of
Duty. But
Duty.
you don't have a buffer.
Yeah, Call of Duty and UFC is my buffer.
But how long is that happening?
What?
How long are you gonna keep doing that?
It's probably gonna end either probably summer or fall for sure. For sure, fall. Summer's pushing it. I think I could fight summer, but let's not push it.
I mean, and you have some great experiences coming up. You got God of War.
No, I heard you listen to Colin. What Colin said. Yeah, I don't really like this one. The problem. Was he talking about the new one? Because kind of fun. No, because Kind of Funny and him did a God of War 4 review already, and that's why I knew. I was like, okay, it's about to drop. It's because that's the only way. Because they dropped. I was like, okay, the embargo's up. They're about to drop.
Okay, so everyone's giving the game 10s.
Okay.
And Colin I think he gave the game a 9 or an 8.
Okay, so it's still good.
He liked it. What he said was the old God of Wars, he was never a fan.
Yeah.
And he said retooling the God of Wars by throwing out the baby and the bathwater was what made Ascension, one of the newest ones, so bad. And so he said he wasn't excited coming into this God of War, but that's exactly how you should be.
Yeah, don't come excited.
So if you don't come in excited, he said this game is beautiful. Pretty much. I'm obviously. He said the game was really good, and then everyone else is saying the game is really good. I'm hyped for it.
Yeah.
You need to play God of War. At least give another game a chance.
I'll do it when I feel it. If I play it now, I'm not gonna enjoy it.
Why?
Because I'm not going to. I'm burnt out. If you force me to play a game, I'm just like, fuck, I'm gonna be sitting there thinking about something else. I'm gonna be sitting there thinking about UFC.
Bro,
and that's not what you want.
I don't understand how you do that.
What do you mean?
I don't
understand how you always bust out games and you always play games. I don't get how you do that.
What do you mean?
Like play play Yakuza and then play fucking what was that game? Ni no Kuni for like fucking 20 or what? How long did you spend on that game? 100+ hours?
Yeah.
You said you spent longer on that game than you did Persona.
Yeah.
And I don't get how you could do that.
What do you mean?
And you sit here and look at me, Jeremiah. How are you not playing Ni no Kuni?
Because I don't understand.
I can't grind like that.
One, that's Ni no Kuni.
And I tried to do it with Tales of Berseria.
Well, yeah, you did try to do Tales of Berseria, but that's Ni no Kuni 1.
Yeah.
Ni no Kuni 2 is way shorter. It's like 70, 80 hours.
You say that like it's nothing.
Because it isn't.
That is something. 70, 80 hours, Jay? That's probably about like a week, a good week. That's probably a good.
That's what you poured into one of the Danganronpas.
That's what I poured. How long did it take me to beat Persona? Well, I don't know. I played that game. Took a break, and then picked it up right. So I don't know about that one. But Danganronpa, it took me about probably like a week, like 4 days, 5 days, maybe.
Yeah. So you have the timeline right. It's just the thing about Ni no Kuni.
I think everyone of us has gotten worn out with most games, is what Hunter says.
I don't understand. I'm perfectly fine. I love games, and I'm even more excited to play games now than I've ever been.
I get emotionally drained. That's what it is. Like there's a point,
and
I write stories, so I'm putting the emotions that I get from this and
just
shifting it off, and now I'm just dead. And it's like
I got you.
I need a refill.
I got you. I'll give you that one.
I need a refill.
That's a really good reason.
Yeah.
For me, I'm emotionally invested in a lot of games, so I don't really ever get I don't really ever get emotionally drained when I play games, and that's because it's just like so let's say I'm playing Ni no Kuni, I'm like, oh, I'm loving this experience right now.
Yeah.
And I use them as like bite-sized experiences.
Yeah.
Like for Ni no Kuni, this is like the game I love right now.
Yeah.
But there's always going to be another game that's better.
100%.
That's more sleek, that 100%. Feels better, and that plays 100%. Better. And so, since I know that there's a game that's better than this one somewhere, it's my job to find it.
Damn. Put kind of the responsibility on yourself.
Not really. I'm not like, if I don't find it, I'm going to kill him. I'm just off myself.
Yeah, you're sitting here
I'm just
like me with UFC cracking. I got to find the next game.
No, not at all, though. Like,
100%.
It's just like, I played Ni no Kuni 1, and it was so somber and sad, and it was just, I wanted more of it. And then Ni no Kuni 2 came up. Oh, my God.
Hey, Nick Sample here. Huge fan. Thank you, Nick. If you want to subscribe to our channel, you're more than welcome to.
Hit the like button, though, for sure. Everyone hit the like button.
Share the stream out. We lit.
But, I don't know. Ni no Kuni was just such a somber, sad game that when you get to Ni no Kuni 2 and you see the same colors and the same palette, you're just like, I could go more in that world. Or
it didn't look sad.
It's not. It doesn't look sad at all.
It looks I looked at that game. I was like, oh damn.
It is the most sad RPG I've ever played in my life.
Maybe.
I mean, I could tell you what happens at the beginning of the first one, but that's just the beginning.
You need to play Far Cry 5. You need
to
beat that game.
That's the issue. See,
I beat that game.
Those are the type of games.
That game's fucking good.
Those are the type of games, though.
Is amazing.
Those are the type of games that I'm burnt out on.
Jalen.
Those are the type of.
What
games
are you talking about? Ni no Kuni's just like Ni no Kuni's worse than that.
How?
Because you have side quests, you have side quests on side quests and shit like that.
That's the shit I need right now.
But nigga, that's Fallout.
I need heavy story. Into like Far Cry is like, oh yeah, let's talk to this town guy. Let's do fetch quests. Let's do whatever we need. Like it's not. You know what I mean? It's not that. It's not what I want it to be. I know what you're talking about. And that's what I want.
Far Cry 5 is so good. I beat that game. That game is so good. That is ending wise, that game is the best Far Cry ending game of all time. 100%.
I'm curious to know what happens. And I will go back. I will finish Far Cry. I'm gonna finish Ni no Kuni. I'm gonna finish Yakuza.
I'm probably hyping up too much. Probably shouldn't. But I've never played a Far Cry game, and at the end I'm like, oh, like this is.
It felt
like I felt something playing beating that game. Like I felt accomplished.
I'm trying to think of a game that came out that I'm like, I might not get to that, and there's not one yet. When God of War comes out, I'm going to try and finish that right when it comes out, so then I don't ever have to worry about it again. I want to finish just a lot of games. I have a lot of games on the plate that I just need to dwindle down before we get to the big releases this year.
Yeah, you're very stressed. You need to chill.
I
think the game I'm going to get back into is going to be Detroit, because that's my baby. That's my baby, Jalen. Detroit.
See,
oh my gosh,
see, you're feeling how you feel about Detroit.
Yeah, that's my
how I feel about Ni no Kuni, how I feel about Yakuza, and how I feel about God of War.
Yep.
Like it's just like
good thing for me then, because fuck.
Yeah, so it's just like for me, I'm not getting burnt out on those games.
Oh, Detroit's so good.
And I think you're burnt out because you played
I played everything back to back to back to back.
Yeah, and I think I would get
literally.
burnt out
I beat 2 of Danganronpa, and then the third one came out like a week later, and then I beat that, and then I think I got on Persona after that, or I don't know what I did after that. But
see, Hunter. So Hunter says I'm burnt out on shooters. I need a game with a great story, like Last of Us or Until Dawn. Hunter, my dude, link up with me. We'll go on the PlayStation Store today. And we'll look at some games that have the high story.
That's not a shooter.
You personally, my boy, have been playing a lot of games that have, like your first real story game, I would say, is probably Until Dawn, Last of Us, and most of all Fallout 4.
There's not a lot of games like that though.
What?
That are like until like he.
But
you want more narrative stories that are like more modern?
That's between me and you, right?
What?
We haven't played we've played all the games. So when we look at it, we're looking at a big subset of genre.
Yeah.
But you have to remember, all he's played is Call of Duty and a handful of other games.
That's true.
So it's like, okay,
that's true.
He has never played any RPG. We can name anything out of a line.
Tales of Berseria.
We can name anything out of a line, and it has high enough story for him to be like,
yeah.
How have I fucking missed this?
Persona.
I would die to be fucking in Hunter's shoes right now.
I wouldn't.
Jeremiah, imagine being able to play Persona 5 for the first time again.
Like,
or Danganronpa for the first time.
Are you talking about like just take my memory out and then play it? Yeah, I would do
that. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Imagine just being in Hunter's shoes and being like, oh, I don't know what to play.
And see, I feel like I'm gonna be like, fuck, now I get all these games now. Or I don't know. I think it would be good. I'm just trying to I don't know. If I already spent time on it, I don't ever like going back to games.
I'm with you there. But I'm saying you've lost that experience, and you get to relive it over again.
That would be good. It would be good.
Like
I'd enjoy it.
I've thought about that for Persona so many times. Like why?
Just carve that part of the brain memory.
Why did I play this when it came out? Why couldn't I just figure it out?
I want to play Persona 3 or Persona 4 Golden on the Vita.
They're all really good. They're all except for 1, 2, and you could say 3.
I was watching the anime for I think it was 3, whichever one that had the hotel and you have the gun, you had to shoot yourself.
That's 2.
It was alright. That was alright. The anime was.
Well, the story.
Oh, shit, the anime for
5 came out.
When?
Sub.
Oh, sub,
like
not dub.
Week, not dub.
Is it gonna be in dub?
I don't know.
Got him. I told you what I tell you. What I tell you.
What people say is if it keeps up the way it is, it will.
I hope it does. But then it's gonna be like shit. It's gonna be like almost a year until the dub comes out for episode 1, and then all this other shit's already gonna be up. It's like, oh.
But I'll be fine with that. I'll watch it again.
I probably won't watch it until the dub comes out.
They give your character a name.
Yeah, which I'm like, ooh.
That was me.
That was my character, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at it. I'm like, nah, nigga, this is my character. It's just they renamed stuff.
I'm hyped for some more story games. I need more of that in my life.
Yeah, Detroit.
Personally.
Detroit.
Or like I can do with more shooters. I'm just more burnt out on the games that just don't go anywhere. You know what I mean?
Mine's like a scale. Like I have a real like scale. Literally, I have a scale. It's like, okay, we have story based right on this side, and then we have like shooters on this side, right? And they tip and balance. When I was playing Persona and Danganronpa, it was like this.
Oh, so that's how your skill works.
So now it's like this, and now I'm playing Call of Duty and live streaming, so it's like, okay, so it's like that.
So when it goes back level, is that when you get to choose, or does it ever go level? Is it just always?
I don't know. I mean, when I was playing Tales of Berseria like a month ago, and I was doing UFC. I think I was because. During that time, it was weird because I was doing Tales of Berseria, which was like my story game. Then I had UFC, which was like my casual game, and then I did. There's another game that I played. I can't remember what it was. But yeah, and I was even playing like Persona 4. Mm-hmm. I was just like doing a whole bunch of different. It was weird.
Do you think there's ever?
I guess that was the balancing.
Do you think there's ever going to be a time where you're just like, I'm gonna just ditch this genre forever?
Like no. I don't think so.
Same.
As long as they keep innovating and not making shit games.
But see, that's where I feel like the shooter genre is right now. It's Fortnite.
Nah, I don't think. Oh, you're talking about like the casual? Casual's ass.
But that's what I'm talking about. Like, what other than battle royale has the shooter genre done?
Nothing. I mean,
you could say MOBA.
It's just experience. Destiny. It's just experience. Like, if you think about it, Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4. What's the difference? What's the difference besides the guns? Mm-hmm. Like you got guns, maps, graphics. That's all you really have if you don't include the story. You know, so it's like it's almost like an update, or it's almost like a refurbished type of thing, like a refurbished shooter.
How do you feel about battle royale in general?
I mean, I don't care. I find it.
Do you think it's gonna be better in the new? Because it's going. There's no way it's not in the new COD.
Oh no, that's gonna be in the new COD.
Like, there's already obviously I think I did it while we were live, but I'm not sure. There was on the GameSpot or wherever I was, there was a article saying that it was gonna be there. Mm-hmm. How do you feel about that? But it also said it was just gonna rip out the multiplayer campaign or the single player campaign. And that makes sense because of the date.
No one else fucking plays the multiplayer. I was the only person who played the campaign
single player
the single player campaign until Infinite Warfare.
Well, don't forget what they used to do is what comes after May? So January, February, March, April, May,
June,
July, August,
June. May, June, July.
Yeah, that's what I said. June, July.
Oh, I didn't hear you say June. I just heard July. I was like,
the way I say June is really I said. January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Like that's just how I say it.
I just heard July. I was like,
June, July, and it's October, right?
June, July, August, September, October.
Okay, so the game drops in October.
Okay.
The reveal's in May.
Okay.
And usually what they do is they'll do the review. You remember this? They'll do a single player review.
They do a single player review
and then do a multiplayer. But they usually advertise it that way.
Yeah.
This time, the way they're advertising it is
this is the
May reveal, global release date.
Okay.
That makes zero fucking sense to me. Unless after reveal they're like, "Huh, gotcha, gorge."
I think the reveal is like, okay, this is what's gonna happen. And boom, 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 boom. Here's the multiplayer. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, and here's the Battle Royale. Boom.
So you don't think?
And it's like, okay, it's like a hype. It's like hype. And then
you think they threw away the campaign?
Huh?
You think they threw away the campaign?
They could, possibly. To be honest, it wouldn't surprise me if they're like, yeah, we threw it. No one fucking plays it anyways. Name one nigga you know that plays it that wasn't for trophies. That just enjoyed the story. The last time I enjoyed...
You said it wasn't for trophies, so I instantly couldn't say yes.
Like the last story I enjoyed... I enjoyed Ghost Story. I like the ending. When the brother gets dragged away.
The new story was pretty good.
Oh, I haven't played Infinite. I don't know, man. See, I haven't finished. Infinite Warfare was good. Like it looked
Very
like they
good.
put quality in.
Very
it,
good.
You know, like I was playing it with my ex. And I was like, damn, this feels like a movie.
I was playing with my ex.
I was like, damn, this feels like a movie.
Damn.
I played the World War II. I only played like the beginning, and I was like, oh, this is alright. I didn't get too deep in it though, but. Again, still haven't played them, still haven't beat them. You know, last one I beat was Black Ops 3, and I beat every single one up to then.
I mean, when you play, so this is exactly how it's been. Stories have been going up,
exactly, and multiplayer's been going down. And then when it switches, it's gonna be like this, but it's still shit. Is what the thing is.
Because you just took it out.
You just took it out.
It's just like a fucking.
I mean, I get it. Like if no one's playing your story, you know. No, like why you have it in there? Then?
It's controversial. It's gonna be controversial.
Yeah, I think you should just have it in there just for moral reasons. Just like I feel like you're just giving up on the single player genre. You know, the campaign genre, story genre, and just be like, fuck it, we're just multiplayer. And I never agree with that. Don't ever give me a game that's what. Even just the thought of it. Like it just reminds me of Overwatch. No, let's not do that.
Bro, even Fortnite has a single player.
Yes, Fortnite's ass. I paid for that game. Niggas don't want to be like, hey, you got Fortnite? Be like, nigga, I paid for it. What are you talking about? No. You didn't pay for it. I have trophies. I'm the only one that has trophies on my friends list that doesn't play Overwatch. Everyone else is like, oh, well, trophies unavailable. I haven't played any. I was like, okay. I actually have trophies on that motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's retarded. The swinger. The pitcher. Get the fuck out of here.
He was so mad.
I hate Fortnite. The game's so ass. I don't know. PUBG's probably better.
PUBG's way better.
You think so?
Yes. I wish PUBG would come to PlayStation so you could see.
What's fucked up is that H1Z1 did all that shit before anyone.
And there was a game that actually did it before H1Z1.
Ooh, what?
I don't remember the name, but there was 100% a game that did it before H1. And
oh yeah, probably yeah, it had to have been.
Well, no, there was. I just don't remember the name.
There had to have been because it's such a like basic ass concept.
Well, the battle royals.
It's a Hunger game.
Battle royales have been out forever.
Yeah.
If you played the Minecraft mods, there was
yeah, Hunger Games.
No, DayZ actually did not have a battle royale mode. But if you played the old Minecraft mods,
they had King of the Hill. Oh no, you're talking about DayZ mod.
Yeah,
yeah, you're right. Right.
Yep, Arma 3. That's the game, Arma 3. But and before Arma, I'm pretty sure there was another game. But anyway, Minecraft had
DayZ,
something called
or Arma 3. Yeah, Hunter got it.
Fuck, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Minecraft had something called the Hunger Games.
Yeah.
You go in, you pick up shit and do it that way.
Yeah.
It was the same concept, and it was a battle royale. Battle royales have been out forever, and I've always thought battle royales were exciting, but no one gave a fuck about them.
Yeah, it wasn't in the mainstream.
No one cared about them until PUBG did it. And when PUBG did it with low ass quality. I'm not saying PUBG's bad. I'm saying PUBG, in my opinion, it goes PUBG, Fortnite, everything else. So the issue with PUBG is when they launched on Xbox, it had a shit ton of bugs, and it still does. But they've weeded a lot of them out.
Yeah. And
there's only one map, and there's no progression. They fixed a lot of those issues. There's another map coming.
Yeah.
And all that, but that's because there's competition from Fortnite. They would never have done that. Not only that, another issue that PUBG has is, the fact that it's not free.
Yeah.
If you go to anyone can pick up Fortnite, and that's the biggest fucking issue.
And that's what I think why Overwatch grew so big, because they always, like, every other week they had, free to play weekend, free to play weekend, free to play weekend. Oh, it's $30 now, free to play weekend, free to play weekend. I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Well,
and
it
everyone
works.
It
fucking
does.
Works.
If you get them, if you like, hey, look, just play it.
There's
just
something,
play it.
Yeah, there's something good.
And if they get addicted, someone's gonna get addicted.
And that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of games like that where if you play it, if you just put the money down, it's a great experience. And a lot of people are just afraid to put the money down without playing.
Yeah, it's like what? Think of it as a movie. Are you willing to buy a movie on Amazon that you don't know that you have no? And if I look it up, well, now I already spoiled the movie for me because I saw this nigga do a review or do gameplay of it. Now I'm not interested. So it's just kind of like it's fucked up. You have to take a risk, or you have to talk to someone that you know that knows games, that knows you, and that isn't gonna spoil it for you and be like, just trust me. Persona 5 is a great game.
It is.
And just kind of slide it to them under the desk, and they play it, and they don't show up to work the next week.
No, they don't ever show back up to work.
Oh, look at Nick. He played Persona. Tore his ACL.
No, he's never going to work.
He's never going to work.
He's never coming back. He's probably playing Persona right now.
Exactly.
He already beat the shit.
He's just dead somewhere in a ditch. He hasn't ate. He forgot to eat. He was eating his controller. Oh.
But yeah. Great games.
Games are fucked.
Why?
I don't know. I want to see what Nintendo's doing. I want because they're doing augmented reality, which I think is pretty dope. What?
Who said they were doing augmented reality?
Is that what that is?
What?
I think augmented, right, is when you don't, like, it's not the virtual, it's the reverse. So you're not seeing it into a 3D world, but the 3D world is there. Like the 3DS, when you have the 3DS, and then I have that's augmented reality, right? Yeah. I like that shit.
But what are they doing that's augmented reality?
I don't know. I hope they do something that's augmented reality.
The closest thing they've done that's augmented reality is...
they have the balls. That's augmented. Like the Rumble, the DualShock 7.
But that's only as augmented as the developer uses.
Yeah. And they haven't really developed
I guess the only thing you could say that is honestly augmented reality is...
That's dope as fuck, though.
Is the fucking whatchamacallit.
When is that going to happen? When we're
augmented reality?
When we're going to start having augment... I want to have something
Nintendo Labo.
That's up in the sky, right? And that just fucking an Android pops out and I'm sitting there fighting it. You know what I'm saying?
I think Nintendo Labo so far is the closest Nintendo's ever going to get. Nintendo's console can't even play fucking Doom.
That's their fault.
Let alone...
Because they're so behind. They're so far back. It's retarded. It's so far back.
They've always been far back.
No, it's like really far back.
Because they've always been that way.
Oh, it's bad.
They have. When the whole... I was just explaining to Hunter yesterday. When the whole console, like, and everybody was moving forward... Nintendo was the only one that was staying behind.
Which makes sense because everyone was on Nintendo. They're like, well, if it's not bricks, don't fix it. Or if it's not broke, don't fix it. And everyone's like, well, we're fixing our shit. Because everyone's over here trying to release all these games. We're stamping off fucking seal of approval.
So, what happened, right? Let's say you want to put Final Fantasy on the N64.
Yeah.
You would need, I think it was 30 cartridges.
Yeah, it's fucking retarded.
30 of those Nintendo cartridges. You needed, I think, four disc for PS1. Yeah. That's how ridiculous
it was. Retarded.
And that's when they first lost third-party support.
Exactly.
And then they're like, oh, we're going to do disc now. And
yeah, they had the small-ass discs.
And there were dickheads in the small discs.
Who thought that was a good idea? Hey, you know what would be cute? If we walk around with this lunchbox, which I love the lunchbox. That's the fucking childhood right there.
But just make it a bit bigger and fit a bigger disc.
Or just get a bigger disc. The one that, just give me something that's higher power, you know? They had it, or they already had a lunchbox at the Xbox.
They fucked up.
And it was big, and you actually had full discs, you know?
They fucked up.
They did. And they just been in backwards mode the whole time. Why? You know for a fact they have the technology to make it bigger and make it better. Why don't they do it? Why don't they do it? Is it a money grab? That's why? They're like, oh, well, we need to get more money, so here, let's put up this fucking cardboard box that's $60. That's worth just as much as the game is.
Yeah, it's bad. It's all bad. Nintendo Labo drops same day God of War does. Guess who's eating who?
Fucking God of War's eating.
Eating this shit.
Who the fuck wants to go fishing with the cardboard fishing pole? What kind of stupid shit is that? What am I gonna do? Get Adonis to go fucking get it? I got one on the hook. Make it feel realistic. Fuck that. Or I accidentally step on it.
The Rumble.
Fuck the rumble. If I accidentally step on the cardboard box, it's done. Oh, that's what you fold it up.
That's augmented reality.
Okay. No, that's not how I wanted. The small disc fucking ass.
I thought he said dick fucking ass.
He spelled disc wrong, but it's okay.
D-I-S-K?
It's D-I-S-C.
He spelled the wrong disc.
Yeah. Is that a disc? Is that an actual disc? D-I-S-K?
Yeah, it's a disc drive.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well. Fuck it.
I'm pretty sure.
But yeah, I want real augmented reality. You know how awesome that would be? Be honest. Would you rather be... Well, hold on. Would you... That's virtual reality, right?
See his disc storage space.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. So, Hunter, you're right, but wrong at the same time.
Yeah.
Y'all looking like some snacks. Jesus!
Nom, nom, nom. Come eat this dick, honey.
But... Okay, so Ready Player One, right?
Yeah.
That's virtual reality.
VR.
100%.
Yes. Yep.
I want some shit like that.
The closest thing to AR, well, we have shit like that.
But his ass, though.
Right now.
Get better.
We're in the beginning
Jalen,
stages.
why? We know how to do it. Let's just throw it.
We're in the
fucking
beginning
Elon
stages.
Musk is sending a satellite for the internet up in space
And
in a couple months.
This is the
And
fucking
we can't
issue.
do this?
We have a way
salty.
too... Okay. Let's break into Elon Musk.
Jalen's
You know?
salty.
I'm sick of this little bastard ass nigga
Jalen's salty
throwing
with
shit
Elon
up in
Musk.
space. All right, let me tell you why I'm salty on Elon Musk. Why did he send a car to space?
Because when
This
aliens
is an
get it, they
issue.
can drive it.
This is an issue. Big issue.
Uh-huh.
Why is it an issue? Let's say a satellite or a fucking asteroid. The car is fucking
so
orbiting
fucking
around the
stupid.
moon. The car is fucking orbiting around the Earth, and an asteroid hits it, and it's just like, oh well. Now this car is just impacting our Earth. It doesn't matter. We can't do anything about
Dylan,
it.
the car is not going to make a big enough impact, really, at all.
But a small
Nothing.
meteor.
That car would probably disintegrate before it hits the Earth.
I don't think so.
100%.
Oh, so you know this.
It's either going to disintegrate or get hot enough to where when it hits, it's just going to collapse because of the metal. But when metal heats, it melts. So that's probably going to melt before anything.
So we're gonna have metal rain.
We're not going to have it. We might have it, but yeah.
He said, "Why'd you choke like that?"
No, because I don't fucking know.
He said,
He said Persona 5 is GOAT. Hunter said Elon is also sleeping in the middle of Tesla factory. Not exactly the middle of, but he still is.
My issue with Elon Musk stems from...
I think he's a genius.
He is a genius, but again...
I think he has a lot of people, too.
He has a lot of
works
money
for
and
him.
people around him. My issue with Elon Musk is you need to have smarter business moves. Sending a satellite for the internet, zero problem with that.
Okay.
Sending something up in space to clean debris, no problem with that.
Okay.
Sending a car into space, nigga, you
Why
need
is that
to
a problem?
chill.
Why is that a problem?
Why are you sending a car with a
I
dummy
heard
in
him
the
say
front
something
seat?
like it's the message that it gets across. Like, yes, we could still do, like, we're still doing this. We're still sitting shit in space.
Why don't you do that with something that's progressively helping everybody instead of just sending a car into space, measuring your fucking dick? How about that?
What is
Elon
wrong with
Musk?
sending a car in space?
Because it can cause issues.
I think you're being a real bitch right now. If we want to play that game, you drinking that soda can cause issues. Like, if we really want to play that game.
But it's my body.
Yeah, and that's our space.
Our space.
Yeah.
You see the difference between something
Technically,
that's
it's not even
mine.
ours. It's anyone.
You see something.
It's everyone's.
But you see, that's exactly
no
the
one's,
issue.
actually, I should
That's
say.
exactly the issue.
It's
You
no
see
one's.
something that's mine. It's mine. It's possessive. It's mine. But
Jalen,
everything that we have to share, that's in space, that's in this world.
One car. You know how much debris we have actually up there? That one car is really not going to make that much of a difference. We have literally a fucking space junk just orbiting on our Earth just from us sitting up shit. And then you know when a spaceship shoots up and then detaches?
I know.
Where do those go? Those just fucking
yeah,
float.
I get that. But it's not a full blown car.
Jalen, I'm pretty sure you can make a car sized out of all those debris. You can get a car sized debris out of all those and still have enough to make over to fucking make a Tesla car sized debris.
But why did you just decide to send
Why
debris
not?
into the space?
Why not?
Fuck it.
Everything's debris.
I think my issue is there's no one stopping this man from doing this.
He said the man is South African, born there, but not actually. Yeah, isn't he Sweden or something like that?
I think his parents are Sweden.
Yeah,
They moved to South Africa and he was born there.
Yeah, he does what he wants. But Elon Musk is a genius.
Fuck Elon Musk.
I feel like you're hating. Why do you hate?
I'm not hating, bro. I just don't like people who
You don't like people who send cars into space?
I don't like people who think they can just send whatever they want into space.
So if Javon just decided, you know what, fuck it, I have the money, I have the resources, I'm going to send a car into space, you'd be salty.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I'd say, nigga, how about you send...
But it's not a full-size car. Isn't it going to Mars? It could go to Mars.
Even worse. Why are we sending shit to Mars?
So now we can't send shit to Mars? What's the difference between a car and a rover?
Okay, the difference between a car and a rover is we're controlling that rover. We're not controlling that car.
I'm pretty sure he can control the car.
I'm pretty sure he can control
If he can't control it, then fuck it. We just have a car there. So when we do go over there, because people have already signed up to go to Mars anyway.
I'm pretty sure
now it's there for
control
them.
The car.
Now they have a fucking Tesla there they can drive.
This man can do whatever the fuck he wants, apparently. So
he can.
Let him.
As long as it's approved, as long as he's not sending a nuke anywhere or harming anyone, why can't he do what he wants to do? If you have the money and the resources and a good rate, a good high success rate, why can't you do it?
I just want to make sure that it is actually...
Do you not think scientists have sat there and be like, okay, this could be a problem in the future if this happens. If you just send debris up in space.
Scientists have thought that, but I think the issue is more of, okay, scientists have thought this, but now why did we okay.
Jesus, God was like,
no, why did we decide that it was okay for this to happen? Like, why is everyone like, yes, this
First
is
of all,
great
we
idea.
didn't decide. You and I did not
That's
decide.
my issue.
Washington State didn't decide.
If
I'm pretty sure it was like the UN or something. Or
if there's something that we all have to choose,
we're not. That's not our choice.
But that's what I'm saying. If it's something that we all share,
that's not.
It shouldn't be one man's choice to do whatever the fuck he wants to do with it.
It's our government. I think it's the UN.
I agree, but that's what I'm saying. Did the UN allow him to do that?
I don't know, but I'm guessing.
You see what I'm saying? If the UN allowed it, I have zero issues. Send whatever the fuck you want into space. The issue is when you
answers to somewhat authority.
That's my issue with Elon Musk. Does he?
Yes.
Because if he doesn't,
I think he does. But I think it's like a good relationship. Like, oh, what are you doing today, Elon? He's like, I'm sitting in a car in space. Oh, fuck it. Where? I'm sitting to Mars. Okay, go ahead. You got the money? Yep. All right, do it. Pay us though, nigga. Elon Musk gonna do it. Elon Musk can do whatever the fuck he wants.
But that's you see my issue? It's just like, fuck.
You don't like the power he has. I think you have a power issue.
I don't have a power issue. I don't like it when someone else holds that much power over something we all have to share.
So what, you think he's gonna hide a nuke in a car and then be like, haha, fuckers, I'm gonna take over the
But he could. That's the issue.
Jalen, you don't think they're gonna check that out? You don't think they're gonna check that out? You think they're just gonna let him shoot whatever he wants in space without inspecting it and checking it first?
Or did they?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did.
I didn't hear a damn thing about that.
Why would they tell you that? Why would they say, yeah, so here, we're gonna put Elon's fucking health report all on the internet. Here, you can look at it. Here's his health inspection for this restaurant like he ate at. Like, no, they're not gonna do that. They're gonna write it down. If there's something wrong, they'll be like, all right, it's between me and him. That's not between the world. Or you think he's gonna pay him off? Like here's like $6 billion. Just let me put a nuke in space.
I want proof that this man decided. You know. Yeah. We're gonna do this shit. We're gonna.
Hunter said, "What's gonna happen if it crashes into Mars?" Jack shit. Elon said we could possibly make Mars habitable by nuking it. It would do some shit with the atmosphere and that shit would build back up of some.
My nigga, we're listening to one man like he's Jesus.
He's smart.
That's the issue. Elon Musk said.
Okay.
It's not. Continue. It's not this group of scientists. It's Elon Musk. It's one nigga.
Okay. What if Stephen Hawking said something?
Then that nigga's in the grave. I hope he does say something.
Well, what if he did?
Until then.
What if he did say something?
If he said something, it would just be one man's opinion.
Yeah.
Like when Stephen Hawking was like, "Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna live in the next 50 years." Mm-hmm. I was like, I don't care. You're one man. Okay. You don't have anyone proofing or checking your work.
Okay.
That's the issue. Elon Musk. If it was Elon Musk, if there was a team of fucking Elon Musk.
So you don't think that there wasn't a team that helped him and checked him?
I don't know.
But that's the thing about it logically. You think this one man build a rocket, build the car, put it in space?
I don't think he did it himself, but I do think that he was.
You don't think this went through like a pipeline of resources and manpower to get to this point?
I do, but I don't think that manpower is necessarily I'm sorry, excuse me. I'm burping a lot.
Yeah, it's the soda.
No, it's the Javier's.
When I was drinking
this, I did the same thing. But nah, man, bro. I'm telling you, that shit is that we're relying on one dude, and that's the issue because he's likable.
Yeah.
This man could probe all of us up the ass and just be like, well, it's Elon Musk. Oh.
I mean, just say no.
Oh, Elon Musk.
To be honest, if something like that happens, it's not up to me, you, taxpayers. No, it's not happening. We don't get a say.
Elon Musk.
No, but I'm saying we don't get a say. If he wants to send a nuke in space, we have no say in that.
But that's the issue. You see what I'm saying?
Jalen, we can't control what this man does.
I get that, but someone needs to.
Yeah, but it's our it's either our government or the UN or whoever's the...
Yeah, whoever does that needs to do their fucking job.
So you don't think they did their job? What do you mean?
Okay, one, this man sent the same man who said, we could possibly make something inhabitable if we send a nuke to Mars. We can make Mars inhabitable if we send a nuke to Mars.
Maybe.
We allowed him to send a car straight to Mars.
Maybe.
My dude.
Hold on. So you have a problem with the nuke thing? Do you have a problem with the nuke thing?
Yes.
Why?
Wiping out one whole planet?
Mm-hmm.
That caused catastrophic fucking issues.
Okay.
Without one of our planets, so
do you think
the reason why our planet even works is because of the way everything lines up and the way everything works? It's mathematical.
I know what you're talking about. But you think he's going to destroy the world? You think he's going to destroy Mars? Or you think he's just going to send a nuke? Because one nuke doesn't affect the planet. Doesn't affect it. If we nuke Washington, it's not going to affect China. What you're saying.
Well, it does. It would affect China. But yes.
No, it wouldn't.
Yes, it would. Depending on which way the acid rain hit, yes, it would. God his ass, yes.
No.
Do you know where China is?
We've sent nukes before. How come they haven't affected us then?
What do you mean?
We've sent nukes before. We bombed Japan. That shit didn't come over here.
Because of the way the wind blows.
Jalen.
You think I'm fucking with... Look up acid rain.
I know what you're talking about. And yeah, that's a real thing. That's 100% a real thing. But that shit is not going to affect us. You're saying acid rain is going to come from Mars all the way over to...
What? No.
It's not
I'm talking about America if we nuke Japan.
Yeah, so if we nuke Mars, like that's not going to affect us.
I see what you're saying. You're saying that doesn't affect us.
Unless he literally blows up
But that's
Mars.
what I'm saying. We don't know.
That's not going to happen.
We don't know the density of Mars.
That's not going to happen. You don't think they're going to check that shit out?
The fact that they're going to allow this man to throw a nuke anywhere.
You don't think they're going to check? If he's like, oh, let's send a nuke. If you say, okay, let's send a nuke to the moon, I'd be like, you might not want to do that. Why? Because the moon is really fucking small, and that nuke can make a significant impact on that. Now, Mars, I don't know how big it is compared to the moon or compared to
why would you nuke something that was perfectly fine, in balance?
It's not imbalanced. If it's not possible to live on, and you send a nuke, let's say it creates water, we just have to wait until that radiation boils out, does whatever, cycles through.
I'm pretty sure that planet is already fucking radiated to hell.
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure. We could look it up.
I don't think you could live in Mars like without your suit. 100%. I don't think so.
You can't.
Yeah,
and I think that's atmospheric.
100%.
So throwing a fucking nuke in there isn't going to help that.
Atmosphere, maybe. I don't know.
I don't think nukes change atmospheres.
They could, depending on how big the planet is, how big the atmosphere is. If you get a small container and you throw smoke in there, it's gonna make the whole container smoke. But if you get a big ass container and throw smoke in there, it's not really gonna make the container smoke. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about, Hunter? What did this nigga say? Of course, I'm talking out of my ass. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about at all. I'm just a black kid in Africa from Wakanda. What does this nigga say? Hunter said a lot of things. What's gonna happen if crashes? Oh no, here.
What scientists say about Elon Musk's idea to nuke Mars?
Maybe the car has a nuke on it. In it, it could have a nuke. It could. I'm not saying that it doesn't. I'm not saying that it does either. There's a possible chance that he put a nuke on it, paid off the people. He's like, all right, we're about to nuke this shit. Just imagine if we got headlines. Elon Musk has nuked Mars. I repeat, Elon Musk has nuked Mars. Let's have a political discussion. Hey, my name is Daily Wire. This is Ben Shapiro's Ben Shapiro Show. What has Elon Musk done with Mars? And the left tends to fight. Oh, shoot. That's funny. And you have Joe Rogan over here. Elon Musk is a quite smart individual. I kind of fuck them. Fuck those niggas. That's hilarious. What are you reading? Jones reading something on Elon Musk right now. He's hunting. You can see his face right now. He's head hunting. He's like, oh, I got this motherfucker right now. Look at this. Listen to Neil deGrasse Tyson talk shit about my nigga. Fuck this. I don't think Neil deGrasse Tyson likes him, or I don't think he doesn't like him, but I think it's he's skeptical because all scientists are skeptical. That's how like science works.
But that's the thing, right?
Yeah.
I think it's hard to say.
Like everyone is pretty much trying to out or disprove everyone else because that's what science is.
I think the issue with Elon Musk being able to send all the shit to space. One, I don't know where his checks and balances are.
Okay.
Two, I don't know why if his checks and balances pass, why did we allow him to throw a car in space? Not that matters. I just want to know the significance of it.
You know, Elon Musk is like our generation of like Albert Einstein, right? Or our Tesla, or our fucking
our Tesla.
Yeah, you know what Tesla is?
He created Tesla.
No, our like the actual scientist Tesla.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, him.
Our Tesla.
Yeah, he's like, that's a car. Okay, but yeah, he's like, that's our generation of that. And if he wants to make something, why should we stop him? Unless it's something that's destructive to us.
That's what I'm saying. You don't know if it's gonna be destructive.
But do you not think there's other scientists already on his case?
No.
Especially someone that's, you know how big of a story that is if you like disproved one of Elon Musk's theory. Oh, we shouldn't do that.
Honestly, I don't think niggas would give a fuck. I think they would be like, cool, you disproved Elon Musk. Guess what? He's on new shit. That was old shit. He already disproved that himself 8 times. God, Elon Musk does whatever he wants. Jesus. It's just like, if you don't get off this man's dick and actually look at what he's doing subjectively and be like, okay, I'm looking at what he's doing.
I really don't like that.
He threw a car into fucking space. How does that help the human race? It doesn't.
It does. It gets people hype about space travel, or gets people hyped about space in general. It got me hype about space, but damn, finally we did something.
We've been launching rovers and shit into space forever. We just never made a big deal about it.
Exactly, and now we're making a big deal because we have someone who has the platform to make a big deal about it, like Elon Musk.
He doesn't want to nuke the surface of Mars. He just wants to nuke
the sky
over the poles and melt the ice, which could be
containing CO2, creating an artificial atmosphere that traps in the heat.
Thank you for doing that research.
Thank you, Hunt
That's
Tigre.
exactly what I read. But
is that a problem?
Not necessarily. Other scientists were mad about it though.
Mm-hmm. I could see why.
They said you don't know for sure, and that's the issue.
You have to be 100%.
And that's the issue. If you're gonna do some shit like that, one, you're nuking the outside of a planet. How does that affect everything else? Mm-hmm. Does it or does it not? I don't fucking know that.
I don't think so.
And so since I don't know that, you're not doing it.
Well, it depends what's outside of the planet.
Simple it is.
If you nuke like in space, you're fucked.
But that's what
bombs
I'm saying.
are OP as fuck.
That's how simple it is for me.
They just don't stop.
That's how simple it is for me. It's like, okay, how does this further us? Mm-hmm. If you're able to give me an answer, cool.
Okay.
Which in this case it would be Mars is inhabitable,
which is huge,
very big, very big.
It's worth the risk.
It is worth the risk, but two.
Or I mean, it's risk and reward. My bad.
Two, how are you gonna do this? Mm-hmm. And if it's like, oh well, we're gonna blow a nuke up into space, like, okay, is this safe? And if your answer is, we don't know yet.
Okay,
you're not going anywhere.
So let me ask you, because there's a lot of theorists out there.
See, look. He said there could tap into frozen CO2 gases. Could be. That's an issue. Could.
That's a lot of things. But that's a lot of things. That's a lot of things in space, though. Everything is could, because we have never been there and we've never witnessed it. That's what I'm saying.
How about we get a rover over there?
We have many rovers in Mars.
And see if we can figure out. Okay, is there CO2 in here? How can we get it? How can we release it?
Maybe
that's a better way. Start there, and then nuke. Then I'm like, okay, cool.
Okay.
But the issue is you don't do enough research.
But that's the thing with science. Science is all like hypothesis. It's all theories until you actually do it. Like black holes, we really don't know what the fuck a black hole does until someone goes in there and sees what happens.
You want to go into a black hole though? Didn't think so.
I'll go in a black hole.
No,
I thought you were talking about like getting to the subject. I was like, I don't give a fuck. Let's do it. But do I want to go in a black hole?
Yeah.
Shit, if it's like on my deathbed, yeah. I don't give a fuck. If I'm already dying, if I had cancer or some shit like that, and they're like, hey,
I think the black hole would kill you just...
You hella jumped. Probably.
I think the black hole would kill you just...
Hey, it's Kenna and Adonis. Orthodonis.
We should probably wrap up soon anyway, though.
We're at an hour and 9 minutes.
Oh, never mind. We have another 30 fucking minutes.
Yeah.
What's up? How are you?
You have to get on camera, Kenna.
Yeah,
no one can see
you.
You.
Gotta get on cam.
Well, he's tripping out. Kenna brought the dog in here for the listeners.
Yeah.
It's a black and white Pomsky. Oh shit! This is on the delay. My bad. I 100% forgot. I was looking at it today. Oh yeah, you're way.
The Rovers can stay alive in extremely cold weather.
You can place one on the table or just.
I mean, we can get him. Yeah. We can get the Rovers to stay alive in a completely whatchamacallit.
You think so?
If Elon Musk can throw a car into space, we can 100% do that. So I stepped on him earlier, and he's scared of me now.
Yeah, I'll be scared of you too. Big hefty ass nigga. Someone's poor little.
Nick said, "So cute."
His name was Adonis, aka Orthodonis, aka Artemis,
aka real ass nigga, aka dope ass nigga, aka white and black nigga.
But can they? Oh, but can the Rovers stay alive in the extremely cold weather? I don't know. Maybe. Bye, Orthodonis.
Adios.
Maybe. I don't know.
I'll close it for you.
I have no idea. I hope so. Well, I'm sure if they, aka Genghis, this nigga, Genghis Antetokounmpo. But the Rovers, we don't know. Like, why haven't we already done it? Is the thing.
There's a lot of other things. So in my opinion, the way NASA works is they have all these things they want to do.
Yeah.
But they can only do a handful of them.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like when I'm like, Jeremiah, what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna write a story. We're gonna do it like I just lay a whole fucking shit on you, and you're like, okay, now I'm overwhelmed. We got to figure out. And they have science, and they prove their shit before they actually do it.
Yeah.
That's my issue with what's his name. I feel like they prove it, but the rate they prove it in is way too fast, and they don't think about what the public perception is gonna be, and that's why SpaceX was on the news.
Fuck the public perception.
That's why SpaceX made a huge thing on the news. It's just like. Because you didn't think about what people would think when they saw a big ass blimp in the fucking sky. They're obviously gonna think it's an alien. Think.
Why does that bother you though? Does that bother you?
Because if you were to announce that, which I think they actually did, but if you were to make it a bigger thing, and be like, okay, yeah, this guys in this area in this location. We're making a space launch.
But that's all.
And you need to understand that this is not an alien.
But that's all like news outlets and stuff that covers that. That's where everyone gets their is the media. If the media doesn't cover it like that, that's not his fault.
That's what I'm saying. But you need to be you were the media when you threw a fucking shit in the air.
And everyone. Well, that's not him. That's not him though. That's like Fox News or whatever, and CNN coming and talking to him and be like, "Yeah, I'm Elon Musk, and this is what we're doing." Like, yeah, Elon Musk. This is him. Back to you, Gerald.
But that's what I'm saying. NASA can't breathe without niggas knowing about it.
Yeah.
But SpaceX can do whatever the fuck they want to do. Yeah. Under the cover, under the rug, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
They can do whatever they want. And that's 100%. An issue. We're giving a man too much power. This nigga's Disney right now.
Yeah.
We're letting Disney control space. Yep. If Disney bought SpaceX, how would you feel? That's how I feel about them right now.
I'm like, fuck it. They already took over. That's to me. To be honest, Disney's overpowered already. They already took over.
And so was Elon fucking Musk.
What can we do? Like, if a nigga's already so high, you're like, well, fuck it.
Gotta grab that axe and be like...
We can kill him. Try to slice him down,
Slice it down.
But then at the same time, it's like, what if I was in that position, right? Or what if you were in that position where you were Elon Musk or you were Disney and you just want to keep growing?
Open up.
What do you mean open up?
Open up. Tell us.
Yeah, you buy Fox. you buy X-Men.
You tell people the truth.
Okay.
Which I feel like SpaceX has done. You tell people the truth. You tell people how you operate, and you tell people why you operate.
But why though?
Because
in America,
capitalism.
Yeah,
I get capitalism. I understand capitalism.
I don't think he
plays but at the same time, huh?
I don't think he plays the same rules as us though.
That is my fucking issue. We're just allowing.
I'm sure you could do
man.
a simple Google search though, and figure out who authorizes him to do all this stuff. Who's the higher power that he answers to? I'm pretty sure you could look that up because this nigga's not doing this by himself. He's not. He's not doing it by himself. Unless in Africa they're just like, you know what? Fuck it. We have Wakanda. You might as well just shoot whatever you want in space anyway, since we have all this shit going on under our noses. You know. Shout out to Wakanda. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Hunt Tigre. You know what I'm talking about. He's looking it up right now.
Yeah, I'm looking it up. Hunter, if you can look it up a bit faster than I can, just do that.
Shit, Hunter should be our producer. Just go to him with all our good shit, all our questions, and he looks it up.
Oh, that's right. I could type in
100%. Elon Musk isn't that bad though. I fucked with him. He's smart. I hope we just figure out a way to cure cancer and cure AIDS. I don't get why we haven't figured that out yet.
Yeah, we definitely should figure that out. Because we're too busy fucking
worrying about Donald Trump and the presidency.
Okay, so SpaceX gets fucking permission from the U.S. government.
Ha! So it's our own government. Yeah. America, right? Hey, America. Let's do it, baby. NASA is a private, quote, private space organization founded by the founded by the government and SpaceX is a public space organization founded by Elon Musk and other things that ain't the government.
I know that, but Hunter, okay, this is the best way I can explain this. So then we can all be on the same page and we can all understand.
Yeah.
You start up a business that's a private business.
Private business, 100%.
And you work out of this room.
I don't have to allow white people in there.
You don't have to do. You can do whatever. You can't really do whatever the fuck you want. Mm-hmm. You're regulated always.
Yeah.
You have whoever owns the space that you work in owns you and owns what you do. You have to answer to them.
Yeah. It's like this. It's like this. I'm about to give you a better comparison. Think about. Let's think about. I'm trying to just throw out a name like fucking Francis Ngannou, right? Let's think about him, right?
Who?
Francis Ngannou, I can't even say his name right.
Who is he?
He's a UFC fighter.
Nigga, no, I'm not thinking no UFC fighter.
100% no, because this is a great comparison. It's like Francis Ngannou.
What about him?
Yeah, Ngannou, right? Imagine he's like, you know what? I want a title fight right now. Dana White's like, fuck no, you're not getting a title fight, right? But then we get someone like Conor who could do whatever the fuck he wants because he's rich.
No,
he's eyes. Yes, no. He's eyes for the.
That's not what it's like.
It is like that. No, it's the power they give him.
No.
Yes, because he holds all the cards.
Power.
He holds all the cards.
But no one gives him power.
Yes, they give him power.
Jeremiah, the way this works is period like this. You own a private organization, I own a public organization.
Yeah.
Let's say you own Subway and I own McDonald's. But you have to answer to the U.S. government and I don't. I will after the podcast. Let's say you own you're owned by the U.S. government and I'm not.
Yeah.
There are certain things you cannot do.
Exactly. Like send a nuke up into space.
Because the government has to regulate everything.
Yeah.
So if you're like, I want to send a nuke up to space.
They're saying no.
They're going to be like, well, okay, let's see if it's okay with everybody.
Yeah.
And that takes time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if I wanted to send a nuke up to space, I can get the plans and everything ready for it.
Yeah.
And then when I'm ready to launch, I just okay it with the government.
Okay.
I have everything already ready. I'm at the very end. I'm working on my next fucking project.
Yes. And if they say no, then you can't launch it.
Yeah, but while you're halted, waiting for whatever you're doing, you can't do anything. You can't even research.
Yeah.
I'm able to research and do what the fuck I need to do.
Yep.
And finish the launch process.
Yep.
That is the difference between SpaceX and NASA.
Yeah, and NASA.
That's the difference between SpaceX and NASA.
He works from the United States. Yeah.
So imagine this. Imagine we made it to where if you want to launch anything into space, you need to run it through somebody.
Yeah. The United States.
Well, no, that's if you're in the United States.
I thought isn't Elon Musk? Does he answer to the United States government?
Yes, because he's based in the United States.
Yeah, exactly. Boom.
But let's say he's based in Saudi Arabia.
But he's not.
Or he's based in somewhere else. He's allowed to launch if they say he is.
Yes.
We need a overarching thing that says...
Which would be like the UN.
Exactly. But that's not in place right now.
Yes, it shouldn't be.
It should be.
So that's like saying, okay, so now everyone has to control what everyone does in space. Everyone doesn't have a freedom in space. Like everyone has a freedom in we have free to, I think it's like ocean or I forgot what the thing is called. It's like you could be in the ocean, do whatever you want in the ocean. Yes. Shit like that. Free trade or some shit like that. It's the same thing in space. You could do something significant in the ocean that could fuck up for everyone. Yes. You could do something significant fucked up in space.
But the difference, fuck over everyone. But the difference between the two is space is unknown to the max. Granted, the oceans are unknown
to the max.
To the max also, but not nearly as much as space.
Oh, 100%.
Not nearly as much.
100%.
Okay, you're agreeing.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you.
It didn't sound like you were agreeing.
No, you're right. You're right.
Okay, so when we go up into space, it's like I feel like we need to treat that delicately.
Okay.
And I feel like SpaceX isn't treating it delicately enough. When you're able to,
but if you hammer down on this one guy, now you got to hammer down on
100%.
an actual someone like NASA for.
But they are.
But like China when they send their shit up, or Russia when they send their shit up.
That's what I'm saying. We need an overarching thing. So it's like a UN for everyone, and the UN's a piece of shit already.
Yeah.
So it's not like it fucking matters.
Yeah.
Everyone can do it. It's just a safety block. It's like putting on a condom.
Yeah.
It's okay. I need to put this condom on before I go in. Okay.
But who's to say? Okay, like if Russia's like, no, we're not going to do that. Fuck you. We're not doing that. We're not going to follow by. What you going to do? Nuke us? Okay, nuke us. Now we're about to have mutual destruction with everyone. Is that what you really want?
Yeah.
And Joe's like, yeah, I want that.
No, but it's like, if you're like, okay, Russia, you're not allowed to do this, and Russia does it anyway.
What, nuke them?
You gotta do something.
Well, it wasn't a couple years ago that fucking Russia took over a goddamn country, and we just let it happen.
Yeah, we let that shit happen too.
They just put their dicks out, like, here you go, boom, and we just like, hey man, we don't want to get nuked.
They tried the UN, and what should have happened is a war.
Yeah.
But people in this climate are afraid to go to war.
Yeah.
And sorry, someone needs to be. If it was the whole world against Russia, done, head chopped off. We'd walk around with Putin's fucking head.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he just sent out nukes though. Like, fuck it, we're all dead anyway.
Putin?
Yeah.
Nigga, you better.
Can't stop a nuke, nigga. I didn't know that.
We need nuclear defense also.
I think we do. I don't know how good it is, but I think we do have nuclear defense.
We need it better. And see, this is the shit I'm talking about.
We just need a big ass dome, huh?
We need we need to have these things before, like, you know what I'm saying? We have a Tesla in space right now.
Yeah.
Cool. But we need to have things that
the time SpaceX launched some some sort of private module. I'm sorry, it's hard for me to read this far away.
I can read it.
Oh, okay, you can read it if you want.
The time SpaceX launched some sort of private module, and it was announced, but not why, I don't even know, but not widely known about the launch. Well, people
launch, and people thought it was aliens.
Also the UN
is gone.
We know the UN is pussy.
Yeah, they're ass. From what I understand, they're really ass. They're so dysfunctional.
Well, because there's nothing they can do really.
Yeah, they're ass.
Unless everyone in the UN is united, which is the United Nations, they're not.
Which I think should be a thing.
Because imagine everyone's united and then one person does something wrong.
Well, smack that nigga's ass.
Up to do something wrong. Everyone needs to go against.
But see, the problem with being united is that there's always that bottom dude, and no one wants to be that bottom dude.
Explain.
It's like I said this earlier. I was like, Jayla, if everyone was rich, would there still be a poor? And you're like, yeah, there would be a poor. Like no matter how rich.
When did you say this? I'm dropping jewels on niggas not even knowing. When did I say that?
I think you and Jonas said that like, I don't know, a couple months ago or so.
Okay.
I don't fucking know. It was sometime during this year.
It's true.
And it was like, yeah, like if everyone was rich, there would still be a poor, like no matter what.
Yeah.
And I was like, why is that? It's like because
rich, but the poorest of the poor.
Yeah, and then when we think about it, like poor here, like living poor here is rich as fuck in a different country.
Yes.
Like in a third world country, like it's rich. Like niggas would probably want to live like us that are poor, and they'd be like, I'm rich as fuck. Mm-hmm. This guy's running around with Rolls Royce. I don't care. I'm rich too. So if we all had if we're all rich, there would be a poor.
Honestly, with the money me and you make, we could honestly go to a third world country and live like kings.
100%. Let's do it.
It's a third world country.
You get shot and taken.
Yeah, y'all shit would get stupid.
No, but it's like that. It's like if we all united, someone's gonna get fucked over. Because in order to make money, you have to take from someone else. Mm-hmm. The rich, the 1%, is taken from the 99% to get rich. They give us food and services that we give them money to do. It's kind of it's like a balancing.
The way I look at it is, if you have 5 people who are all rich with different increments of money, the person with the lowest increment of money is now the poorest person.
Yeah.
It's just the way it is. If me, you, Hunter, and Jonas all had $1 million, the first person to spend $1, that person's, or even a cent, that person's the poorest now. Yeah. Even though it's at such this high standard,
exactly, 100%.
That person is still poor, and nobody wants to be that person.
100%. That's why not everyone's in the UN. That's why doesn't Russia have their own like UN thing going on?
Russia's fucking trash.
Isn't that? Don't they have that though too?
I think so.
And then that's gonna cause World War III again because we didn't learn from World War I or II, which was the exact same shit. Think about that, Jay. It's the exact same shit. It was like, you know what? You went to war with this guy, so it's just a chain reaction of wars because you fought you fought with our buddy. Now we're gonna help him out, and then now this nigga's gonna help me out because I made a pact with him, and it's just like a big ass fuck. And we still didn't learn from it. Why don't we just all come together? That doesn't make any sense to me. Why do we hate Russia? Why does Russia hate us? All that shit's in the past. Was Putin alive back in World War II? I don't think so. Was he back alive in Cold War? Maybe.
Putin?
Yeah. Named Putin. Vladimir Putin. Lost Air Force module sent into space by SpaceX. I'll put this in the description if anyone wants to see what Hunter sent me.
Lost Space Satellite. This is by Gizmodo.
Lost Air
George
Force.
Tversky talks about SpaceX. Lost spy satellite won't kill SpaceX's relationship with the Air Force. A lost spy. What was it planned to do?
What are you talking about?
A lost spy satellite. We still don't know what happened to Zuma. Spy satellite research orbit.
Looks pretty good. Lost spy satellite won't kill SpaceX relationship with Air Force. Lost spy satellite. What the fuck? What happened? We still don't know what happened with Zuma. A secretive spy satellite that failed to reach orbit after launching from Cape Canaveral. I can't even fucking say that. Earlier this month, SpaceX has consistently claimed that its Falcon 9 rocket worked perfectly. A claim with added credentials? I don't know what the fuck that means. So what happened? They sent something in space and fucked it up? Is that what happened?
Spy, my guy. The module is lost. They have no clue where it is. It's just gone. We're allowing this shit to we're allowing them to send a Tesla to space. Awesome.
Cool. 100%.
You see what I'm saying? Like, okay, so the shit just decided to disappear, and we allowed it to fucking.
Yeah, what's the problem with that?
Then to send more shit.
What's the problem with that? There's no problem with that.
It just shows me that you either don't know what you're doing or you've pissed someone off that you shouldn't have pissed off.
So what if Russia sends like a nuke in space and we don't know about it? Because we can't. There's no way we can know about it.
Then Russia needs to pay for their fucking crimes.
Why? If Trump is saying we're gonna start getting into space, military space program, to where we're gonna use the space as like weapons, like infinite warfare shit. We're gonna have like a big ass package in space that just shoots down missiles, shoots down fucking nukes without us having to launch it and take time. We can cut like half the distance from that.
Nah, bro.
So you're not with space war?
Hell no.
That's gonna happen. It's gonna happen
eventually, but I want it to happen when we're more advanced. I don't think we're advanced right now.
We're floating in space. You don't think we're that advanced right now?
Not right now, no.
Maybe not. I don't know. I think that's a good note to end on. We're at 1 hour and 28 minutes. So we have like a minute left, pretty much, or like a minute and 30 left.
Alright. You want to close down?
Yeah, we can close down. Thank you guys for watching the JK Podcast, episode 14, live stream, baby!
Bye!
Thank you, Hunter. Huntigre for watching. Thank you, Nick, for watching. Thank you, everyone else who was watching.
Jay was watching, too.
And Jay, thank you for watching as well. We're going to be on SoundCloud as well. I'll put the link in the description. I'm going to be streaming on Twitch. Literally in like like right after
20
this,
minutes.
like 20 minutes, maybe like 30 minutes after this. The Twitch is Erebus Games, or twitch.tv/Erebus Games. Links in the description as well. So yeah, we got SoundCloud, Twitch.
Far Cry has a live event going.
Far Cry is a great game. Hunter, I think we are that advanced. We just don't want to kill the planet.
We're not that advanced yet.
But to say we just don't want to kill the planet. No, never mind. I get what you're saying, Hunter. I get what you're saying. We're that advanced, but we're being too cautious. Is what you're saying, right?
I don't think we're that advanced at all.
I think we're really fucking advanced.
I think we're really advanced too.
I think we're holding ourselves back. I agree with Hunter. I think we're just holding ourselves back.
Obviously, you can say that for anything, though. I don't think we're that advanced.
I want to go full blown.
I don't think we're advanced. We're not advanced to go light. We're not advanced to be able to like inhabit another planet yet.
I think we are.
So if we're not that advanced, how the fuck are we supposed to do that?
I think we are advanced. I think literally, if we had the need like we did back when we did the moon missions, I think we could be that advanced. Bro, it's just no one cares about it. Is the thing. No one really gives a fuck about space anymore.
I don't think
that's why niggas can get away with saying the Earth is flat.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. It's one of those things where it's more of you need to understand that it's not that like it's we're you know what we're out of time.
Yeah. I want to mention.
Get to it later.
I wanted to mention Sweden. Fuck. Should we end it?
Do you want to? I mean, we could keep talking.
No, we're good. We can end it.
Well, I fuck it. Let's talk about this one last topic because Hunter brought it up.
Okay. What is it?
How advanced do you think we are at this point in time?
I don't know. I think we're pretty fucking advanced. I think we're advanced, but I don't think we're advanced as how much I think we should be advanced. If that makes sense. I think if we pushed ourselves, we could be fucking advanced within like 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. I think we could be huge.
I agree, but you have to strip away the morals. You have to strip away
100%.
You have to strip away all the shit that is
human.
That is human, and it's communically like it's a communication issue.
100%.
Before it is, are we this advanced?
Yeah.
We aren't that advanced right now. We cannot clone properly. Properly. I'm talking when I say
the
advanced,
success rate is like, I think I watched the video. It was like 1.2 or 2 point something % of success rate. It was fucking ridiculous.
So you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I say advanced, I mean we can do this shit without blinking.
Yeah.
When you
so you're
play
talking
a
about
game,
consistency.
when you play a game, right? And you play on easy.
Yeah.
You can walk through it easy.
Yeah.
When you play advanced, it's a little harder, but you can still walk through it.
Yeah.
We're not there yet.
Yeah.
We're probably playing normal right now.
Yeah.
We haven't even hit like the medium level.
I think we just need to push ourselves, but no one's
Think
excited
about what stem
for
cells can do for us.
Exactly. Stem cells are
We're not even there yet, bro.
Oh no.
Think about
we could be there, but no one wants to.
But that's what I'm saying. We're not.
No one wants to do
we're
shit
not.
about it.
Saying we could be doesn't mean we are, and we're not.
Oh no, we're not. No. But we could be. You don't know. Anything.
But we're not.
We're not right now at this very second. No. But we could be.
I'm not saying we can't be. What I'm saying is at this point in time, we
today,
are not.
No.
Today in the United States of America, we are not that advanced.
But there's nothing that's saying that tomorrow that won't change.
I agree.
You know?
But saying that we're able to have full blown rockets in the air space battles, we're not there yet.
No, we're not gonna have that right now. Fuck
that's what I'm saying. We're not there yet.
No, but if Trump's like, you know what, I want to be there the next 4 years, let's do this, then shit.
Yeah, if you focus on being able to
which
have...
we could. We could do that. If we send our focus. If we focus, we can do a lot.
100%. But right now we have a decaying atmosphere. Right now we have a lot of other things. The fact that the planet might decay and...
That's just not decaying.
Very quickly.
We're good.
The fact that our waters are rising. The fact that we have all this other shit. The seasons aren't working the way they're supposed to be.
Yeah, climate.
We have so much shit on the earth
change
that we have an issue with right now, and niggas want to be like, "Oh, LGBTQ." Nigga, get the fuck out of here, bro.
You're really salty.
I'm
Damn,
not
you've
salty.
been holding this back. Just let it out. Fuck it.
I'm not salty. Just when you say we're this advanced, we're not, bro.
We are.
We're not that close.
We
my dude.
are. I think you're just shitting on all the things that are being glossed over. The fact that we made an AI speak to itself. We fucking I think it's Saudi Arabia.
Cool. Yes, no, we did make an AI speak to itself, but in the same sense, we can destroy all of this because we did that.
Mm-hmm.
Because we decided, oh, guess what? We want to make an AI and robots speak to each other.
Yeah.
And now, guess what? We can destroy the whole world.
Yeah.
Is that really necessary? Is that really what we want to do?
So what do you want to do?
I'm saying think slow and hard about what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Regulate it, and then put it out later.
Okay.
You know what I mean? NASA, I feel like, is working at a pace that is natural.
Yeah.
SpaceX is working at a pace that is just not natural right now.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the issue. They're working too fast, in my opinion.
Yeah.
They're working way too fast for their own good.
Yeah, I get that.
And so it's like, okay, well, now what? You know what I mean? Like, what are we gonna do when we fuck everything up?
When we fuck everything up, we just have to adapt.
Then we
or
fuck
just
everything
go
up.
Extinct. I don't think sending a space to Mars is gonna fuck everything up though. I think you're overreacting. I think you're being too careful and being too touchy to the point where now we can't do anything because you're being too touchy.
I'm not though. I'm more about
you're focused more on the potential, on what this potentially means, and I get that.
But
this is not a safe thing.
But the potential, we're not there yet. You see what I'm saying? To say we are there right now is a big misconception, and it's a big fucking problem. We are not there yet.
We're not there. Where? What?
We're not flying aircrafts into space, being able to shoot at each other. We're not there yet.
No, we're not.
We're not at a point in time where we can even go on a different planet and use the resources on that planet. We're not there yet.
No.
When we bring something back from the moon, we can't even we don't even know what the fuck to do with it. When an asteroid hits our Earth and it has a different metal than we're used to or than we even have on Earth, we don't know what the fuck to do with it.
I don't think that's true actually. There's a guy who actually makes meteorite knives that cost a shit ton. I think we could extract metal if they have an iron. We could tell, okay, this is iron. This meteor has iron in it. And you can kind of tell what kind of elements they have based on, I don't know, the fucking light they produce and all this other shit. I don't know. But, no, I think if we have, if I think, let's say, vibranium, right? Let's say this is Wakanda, and vibranium crash lands in the United States. I think we would know what to do with it. We would isolate it. We'd try to figure out, make sure it's not poisonous, make sure it's not deadly, try to figure out what the fuck it is.
But what I'm saying is we haven't adapted it in our everyday lives.
No, because no one cares. Jalen, me and you are the only ones having this conversation right now, probably in this whole area.
Yes.
Not a lot of people have this conversation because space is not needed and it's not a demand like it was back then when we sent the first when we sent the moon missions. Yeah. It's not nearly as big as it now, and Elon Musk is making it into the casual thing.
That's because no one is grinding for that.
Yeah, because we're not in a push for it. We're not competing with anyone. We're not competing with Russia anymore. But if we do the whole military thing, now everyone's gonna be competing for military gains in that aspect, space military.
Yeah,
and then that's gonna make us hella advanced because everyone's gonna be grinding out all this production. It's just supply and demand. No one's demanding for space, so it's moving at a slow rate.
All right, so this is interesting. Hunter said, "Fuck yeah, boy. I have the power. Cut the humanity out of it. Just keep pushing. I think religion holds our advancement in life in my opinion.
And I 100%
personally disagree.
I agree with that.
I agree that religion holds, because this is a loaded question. I'm going from top to bottom.
Okay.
Taking the humanity out of something is impossible. We can't do that. We're all human.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just be like, I'm not human. Like, when you look at something, you feel some type of way, period.
Yeah.
No matter if this, what do you feel when you look? Everyone feels a certain way when they look at something, see something, they just feel a certain way.
There are anomalies, though, if we could.
100%. But I don't think those are running the fucking world.
Okay.
So, no, I disagree with taking the humanity out of something. I do agree with religion holding things back, like stem cell research and stuff like that. But in turn, that also feeds into humanity.
Yeah.
Killing a life, even if you don't believe in the Bible, killing a life is killing a life to people.
Yeah.
Period. That's the issue I have. But it's just like, Hunter, we need to get you on the podcast. We'll get you on a different time, for 100%. Sure. But that's my issue with it. It's like taking a life is taking a life, period, for some people. And I personally don't give a fuck about abortion, but the person next to me might, or you might, or he might, or whoever might. You know what I mean? But when it comes down to it, it's like, okay, what is the level of humanity we can actually rip out of something? And so, in my opinion, the closest you get to that is building AI, which we're doing, is building robotics, which we're doing, to get them to tell us this is probably what you should do.
What do you mean by that? What?
So imagine you have a robot.
To get an AI to tell us what to do?
Yes. So have you seen the movie War Games? I think it's called War Games.
No.
Well, it's about this AI robot who plays a bunch of strategic strategies in their head.
Okay.
To get you to win or to get you to do something.
Okay.
And so it's the same concept.
Okay.
It's like
okay, do all this stuff and you will succeed in this.
And you will succeed in whatever you do.
Travel into space if you do X, Y, and Z.
Yes.
Okay.
So I think that is more likely than us having one person like Elon Musk being like, okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna rip a hole in the space-time continuum and then go in there. Because just the fact that it's humanity that plays that role. There's human error in all that.
Yeah, there's human error.
In a place with space, you can have zero, and I think that's what you guys are missing. You can have zero human error in space. If you fuck up even a little bit, it's catastrophic.
Yeah.
If I go into space and I find a way to fucking rip a hole in the space, I'm fucked.
Yeah, that's why you have multiple people. Like where they're like, oh, well, this isn't rocket science, because rocket science is fucking ridiculous.
Yes.
If you mess up even a little bit, everything falls apart, everything blows up, and then you get niggas blowing up in space. And that's why you have multiple people proofread your shit.
Yeah.
And I think that's what they do. I don't think they just have one guy. Okay, this is my part. I'm gonna look around, do my part, send off this guy. I don't think that's what's happening. I think he writes it down, has multiple niggas proofread it, make sure it's on point and on par, and everything is not fucked up.
Yeah.
And everything is perfect and nothing's wrong with it. And that's how we could send rocket ships into fucking space without it blowing up for the most part.
Yeah. But that's another thing. Like we sent multiple rockets into space, and they've all blown. Like there's been some that just decided to just blow up.
Yeah. So sometimes you just fuck.
Like there was this one crew that went into space, or that was going into space, and something happened and they died.
Fucking
they just fried.
Exploded.
They just fried, and they were like, "Yeah, no, we did this way too fast." That can happen.
Don't do it fast.
But that's what I'm saying. We're allowing Elon Musk to send cars and shit to space.
Yes, he's got to fuck up. That's all I'm saying. His track record
but when he does, what are we gonna do then?
Then we're gonna be like, hey man, now you should kind of watch your shit. But until that happens, hey man, if a chicken keeps shitting out golden eggs, are you gonna be like, hey man, you need to stop shitting out this because it's not?
I agree.
It's not working that well.
Yeah.
But with the religion thing, I agree that religion holds advancement back, and I would like that because I don't want to be stripped of my humanity. I don't want to not have morals, because I think morals make us all human, whether you want to admit it or not. But your foundations and what you believe is right and wrong is mainly based off of religion. 100%. It's mainly influenced by religion.
Okay. We'll talk about this last thing, then we'll wrap up.
All right, hold on, let me get what Hunter's comments. Hunter just said,
obviously. No, that's just what I'm reading.
Oh, okay.
AI isn't self-learning. AI isn't self-learning. It's practically impossible. So there are always the off chance that AI makes the decision that is possibly harmful for us on purpose.
Yeah, 100%.
Hunter, you're wrong.
No, I think
AI is self-learning.
Oh, okay, never mind.
AI does self-learn. Mm-hmm. It does something and then redoes it and does it a billion times.
Does it better?
And does it better and
but
better
what,
and better.
But what makes an AI not say, you know what, let's eliminate humans because you guys
100%.
You guys are flawed with all these emotions that just don't help anyone.
That's what I said. Reread.
Got him. Oh.
AI that isn't self-learning is practically impossible. So it's not.
AI that is not self-learning is practically impossible. So there is always the off chance that AI makes a decision that.
What are you talking about?
So he says that AI, it's
AI
practically impossible to make a
but what is he saying?
So his first thing is AI that isn't self-learning is practically impossible. There he's saying,
but it's not.
AI.
That's false.
It's impossible. It's pretty much impossible to make an AI that isn't self-learning.
But that's false.
How's it false?
You see AI that isn't self-learning in video games all the time. That's false.
Okay. Damn, you're really aggressive.
No, because it's just fucking false. It's wrong.
Jeez, Jalen, chill. You can be a little bit civil. And then he says, there's always the off chance that AI makes a decision that is possible, harmful.
Obviously, that's true.
To us.
Like you just said, the AI could think, oh, okay, well, the only imperfect thing here is humans. Let's get rid of them. But you can
not
always
imperfect or like the problem's like, okay, we fixed the problem. Okay, the problem is now this nigga that's trying to hit Control Alt Delete because I did something that worked. I'm killing him so I can make this thing actually work.
Watch Ex Machina is all I'm saying.
But is that AI technically?
Yes, it is. AI is artificial intelligence. Anything that is artificially intelligent.
But how far does intelligence goes?
What are you fucking talking about?
Gee, chill, nigga. Damn, the fuck you
no,
raising
because
voice at me?
AI has been known.
I'm saying, what is considered intelligent?
Bro.
Is Cortana from Halo the only intelligent thing? Or is an enemy bot in Call of Duty considered intelligent?
Anything we can code is intelligence.
So if I code a dot going up and down, that's intelligent. That's AI.
Jeremiah, what I'm saying is answer the
question.
No, what I'm saying is when you record and see that didn't even need an answer.
Yeah, it did.
I'm trying to hurry up and finish the podcast. What I'm saying is AI is simply something that we code because you do code learning AI.
Okay.
Something that you code that does a job or that does something.
Okay.
That is artificial intelligence.
Okay.
So if I code an artificial intelligence to learn to walk, that is what I'm
so then that ball going up and down is artificial intelligence.
Yes, if you code that thing to learn.
So you just said no.
No, because it's not. If you code that thing,
it's either it is or it's not.
No, because I could tell the ball go up and down, and that's it.
Yes, that's artificial intelligence by your definition.
Well, then it's artificial intelligence.
Okay.
But what I'm talking about is simply at a higher scale. I'm not
okay, so now there's a higher scale to it.
Yes, but I'm talking about a higher scale.
And that's what I'm trying to get at. What is the scale? Like, what do we consider?
But it's all AI. It's all artificial intelligence.
Yeah, exactly. But
I'm trying to get there.
Okay, go.
You're not letting me get there.
Because you're not getting there.
Because you're not letting me.
You're slow as fuck.
Because you're not letting me get there. I'm saying, you saying the ball goes up and down, right?
Yes.
That ball is not artificial intelligence at the highest standard that I'm talking about.
Okay.
What the highest standard is self-learning intelligence or intelligence that we code to learn.
Okay.
That doesn't mean it learns by itself.
So, what?
That doesn't mean it learns by itself.
Okay, so how does it learn if it does not learn by itself?
We program it to keep going. So let's say let's say the AI, for example, let's say the AI goes from point A to point B, but it like swivels around this cone and goes back. And I'm like, no, avoid the cone. And he's like, oh, okay. That's another form of AI that is not self-learning.
Okay, but it's still AI.
And self-learning AI would go, okay, that was a long way to get there.
Okay.
That was a quicker way to get there.
Yeah, self-learning AI.
There's a difference.
Okay, so there's AI and then self-learning AI. Okay.
Yes, but what he is saying is that technically AI? Yes, it still is.
Yeah,
both of them are.
Yes. You
can't
artificial
just say
intelligence.
You can't just say, oh, just because it's not self-learning, it can't possibly. No, it can.
Okay. All right.
What were you looking at?
Huh? No, I was rereading.
Oh, you were definitely fucking me in the head.
In the ass. That's what you gonna say. No, my thing was, what do we consider intelligence for like an AI? That's why I compared Cortana from Halo to the ball going up. Like, where's the?
That's what I'm saying. Cortana in Halo is a way bigger. It's at a higher scale.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. We're not there yet.
Yes.
Where we are,
the closest thing is probably Sophia.
It's getting a robot or something. Like, we don't have that technology.
100%. But we can have it.
Eventually, but not now. Not now.
Haha, silence.
What?
I don't know. I think we were quiet. That's why. That was easy. Easy as fuck. All right, guys. This has been JK Podcast. It's been one heated JK Podcast. If you guys enjoyed it, please leave a like. And comment below if you guys have any opinions or whatever you guys want to talk about. Put it in the description. Jay, you got anything to say? Any pardons and messages?
Like, comment, and subscribe. I think you just said that.
Yeah.
But also, don't forget to hit the bell notification.
Yeah.
YouTube does not allow us to do everything. Also, don't forget SoundCloud. Jeremiah's twitching later today. If you are watching live, watch him twitch with Jonas 2v2s.
Yes.
It's going to be exciting.
And we got this bad boy right here, the Versus Series champion, baby. The Versus Series champion. So sexy. So sexy right there. Did you guys see that? Well, we got Adonis in here. Come here, boy. He doesn't listen to me because he's a badass nigga. But anyway.
He's not going to come.
Yeah, he's not. But anyway, we got where we're at? We're at an hour and pretty much 50 minutes. About an hour 49 minutes. But we'll see you guys in the next episode of the JK Podcast next week. Until next time, deuces. Jeremiah, cut the feed.